By far the weirdest experience I've ever had in my lifetime. This has got to be the most insane thing. If 2020 wasn't bad enough, 2021 is just off to a hot start. Can't explain everything to you right now, but I will when we get to our next destination. Pretty wild. Your thoughts on what's happening right now in this current moment?
This is unbelievable.
This is probably the weirdest thing we've ever experienced in our lives.
But we're rolling with it because that's how
It's the only option we have.
That's how it goes. You just gotta relax and breathe, baby.
Literally the only option we have is to do as we're told right now until further notice. So that's what we're gonna do and hope for the best.
Bring your mask in.
And wear your masks. That's all I can say. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Aaron Brown and this is Athlete Life. For those of you who are already following the channel, you would know that I've been traveling to Australia to play in the ABL, and it's been pretty crazy. I had to quarantine in 2 weeks in Sydney, then had to fly to Brisbane and started the season there. So obviously you're, with the intro to this video, you're like, what the heck happened? What was going on? Why was it, such a crazy time? Well, here's what happened. So we were in Brisbane starting our home opener, and we had already played a few games, and we were supposed to be there for another week or so before we flew to Adelaide to play in the next hub. So out here in Australia, they're called hubs. So each team has their own hub, and a couple other teams will fly to that hub and play there for about a week to a week and a half, and then they'll go to the next hub. So we weren't supposed to leave for about another week. Our next day was going to be an off day. And so the night before, everyone's kind of relaxed and hanging out, and then we wake up in the morning to a text that says, hey, we might be out of here today. We might be on a flight today, like in a few hours. So everyone's kind of scrambling, trying to get everything packed up, and it's just madness. Everyone's just trying to figure out where we're going, what time the flight is, how we're getting there, what to do with our extra luggage, what to do with extra food that we had in the refrigerators in our apartments, and just a mad, crazy time. That's kind of what happened when we were back in Brisbane, but now that we're in Adelaide, we're going to be in Adelaide for about a week and a half. So it's kind of nice to get out here. We left Brisbane just in time. There was a specific deadline they had for any flights going to any other territories of Australia from Brisbane. So fortunately, we got out of there just in time, got over to Adelaide. We had to go to a hotel right by the airport and get tested at the hotel. And then after those results came back, we stayed for another day, I think, and then we finally just got over to our apartments here on the beach in Adelaide. So we're here now. Life is good. So far, everyone's tested negative, so that's a huge blessing. We can continue the season and keep playing out here. But my point with all of this craziness is, in the game of baseball, you can never expect everything to work out perfectly. You can never be too comfortable in the game of baseball. The second you become comfortable in baseball, it's going to eat you alive. It's gonna humble you, and it's going to throw you for a loop, because the game of baseball is such that nothing's guaranteed, number one, and number two, this game can take you anywhere in the world and put you through any kind of travel experience, put you through any kind of schedule, any kind of physical tests, mental tests, and it's just wild how you think you're gonna be somewhere for a certain amount of time, and then boom, within a few hours you're on a plane somewhere totally opposite, and you just got to be able to go with the flow, because if you can't roll with the punches in baseball, it's gonna weed you out real quick. That's kind of my encouragement to you guys with this whole craziness going on out here in Australia. Apparently there was one COVID case in Brisbane, so they were gonna shut down the whole territory. So that's why we had to get out of there at a certain time, and fortunately we did. In baseball, guys, you got to be patient. You got to go with the flow. It's going to throw you curveballs. No pun intended. It will absolutely throw you curveballs. Stick with it. Be patient. If you can be patient with the game of baseball, you've got a shot. And understand that sometimes you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, my old high school coach told me that all the time. He's like, be comfortable being uncomfortable. And that means be okay with situations not going to plan. Because obviously in baseball, it's a game of failure. So you're not always going to be playing the game according to your plan, because sometimes you just get beat and you have to be able to bounce back and get back on the hill and throw the next strike, or get to your next at bat and put the ball in play, hit a ball hard. You know, you got to be able to bounce back quickly, and you can't let failure control you, and you can't try and rush to get to that success. A couple encouragements with this video is just, number one, just go with the flow. Don't make it difficult. Don't expect everything to be perfect. And number two, be patient. The more patient you can be in this game, the better. And I think as you are patient in this game, it really can open your eyes to what's important and what your main goal is. Okay, it's not so much about the end goal as it is everything in between your starting point and getting to that end goal. The whole journey in between is what is going to allow you to develop as a player and as a person, so that when you do get to your end goal, you are ready to compete and you're ready to stay at that level. I've been fortunate enough to meet with a lot of big league players along my career and play in some spring training games at the big league level, and talking to those guys and learning from them. You know, they always tell me, look, it's not hard to get to the big leagues. The hardest part is staying there. So again, go with the flow, stay patient, allow this game to teach you lessons, because the longer you stay in this game, the more lessons you're going to learn from the game of baseball. Again, guys, that's my encouragement to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more videos. If you got any questions about baseball or the minor league life, major league life, literally anything that surrounds the game of baseball, I'd love it if you guys leave your questions in the comments below. I will take a look and make a video to answer your questions. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video today. I got a ton more videos coming, guys. I got a lot of questions that you guys have been asking that I can't wait to get around to and make some videos for. So again, if you know anybody else that would enjoy this channel, if you know anybody else that has questions about baseball or wants to learn from a current professional player, go ahead and share this channel with them. I'd really appreciate it, guys. This channel is nothing without you guys. So again, I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.